What's up, everyone? I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and 2012, well, it's pretty jam-packed. And I personally don't remember being more excited for a year ever. I mean, there's so many epic movies coming out in 2012, so I thought I'd count down my top 10 movies that I am most anticipated in seeing. Now, Prometheus is not on this list, but I do want to say it is on my top 10 most anticipated horror movies of 2012 list. You should definitely go check that out if you want to see where I put Prometheus on the list, because it is on the list. So, let's get started. Mac G's This Means War. Now, I know Mac G ain't got the best credited history, but I really dug this trailer, and not because it has my favorite actors in it, Reese Witherspoon. I don't know what it is about Reese Witherspoon. I guess it's her charisma, her charm that really carries her, but I really dig Reese Witherspoon, and, you know, she's my favorite actress, which is surprising due to the fact that I am a die-hard horror movie lover, and Reese Witherspoon would happen to be my favorite actress, so that's kind of surprising. But I really want to see this film because I have a feeling this movie's just going to be a fun, mindless action movie that's not meant to be taken serious, and the fact that it's got Chris Pine and Tom Hardy in it is a plus also. Is the 5-year engagement, and it comes out on April the 27th, and it's from the producers of Bridesmaids. Now, I think this movie looks really funny, and it's definitely a comedy I'm looking forward to seeing, not because of all the scrim references towards the end that I came up with, but simply because I thought this movie was really funny. It had me laughing out loud. The trailer was absolutely hilarious, and who doesn't love Bridesmaids? So my expectations are really high for this. I love Emily Blunt and Jason Segel, and it just looks like a fun movie. Is the Bourne Legacy. Now, Matt Damon will not be returning for this film. Instead, we have Jeremy Renner, who plays a completely different character. So I kind of like that, because that means Matt Damon could technically still come back for any further installments. But that movie comes out on August the 3rd, and we really don't know much about the Bourne. I'm just excited for it because it's a new Bourne film. Spider-Man happens to be my favorite superhero, and Sam Raimi happens to be my favorite director, so I hold the original trilogy dear to my heart. But, like I said, I love Spider-Man, and I can't wait to see this. Plus, I also love Mark Fassner, and we have Emma Stone in it, and ain't that there alone should make you want to see the movie. The Lizard is our villain, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this movie. I have a feeling it's going to be actiony, and I hear there's going to be more of a character development there, so I'm excited. But I don't expect this to be good as the Sam Raimi version. In my opinion, Sam Raimi, best director, so nothing can touch his. Number 6 is Snow White and the Huntsman. First of all, Charlize Theron is on a hot streak. She looks like she will be nailing the evil queen in this movie. I mean, holy cow. This trailer just looks epic. Like a Lord of the Rings sort of epicness, sort of fantasy adventure that I just can't wait to watch. And I love the sort of Inception score to it that they got going on. This movie just looks action-packed. It also stars Chris Hemsworth, our Thor. And it looks like, I like the direction. It's like a sort of a Warley spinoff on the old classic Snow White tale, and I like that. I definitely think this movie looks 10 times better than the Mirror Mirror movie. So I'm excited about that also. Number 5 is 007's Skyfall. Now, I am a huge Bond film. I wish I had them with me, but I would show you. I own so many Bond movies. I love Bond. And I really love Daniel Craig as Bond. I think he is by far one of the, definitely maybe our second best Bond. I still haven't come to terms whether or not he is the best Bond, but he's so right up there with Sean Connery. I hear they're cutting out a little bit of action and making it more plot and more story, more character. But I'm okay with that. As long as it still stays true to Bond, I'm cool. Because Bond, I just love. He's got this cool swag to himself that I think is really cool. Number 4, The Hobbit, Peter Jackson's prequel to The Lord of the Rings. And it comes out in December, on December 7th, and oh my god, why do we have to wait so long? I cannot wait for part 1. The second I saw the trailer, I immediately wanted to go and pop in my Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I watched it at like 10:30 at night, and I was like, screw it, I'll fall asleep to it. And surely enough, I did, and I love the Lord of the Rings, so I'm super excited to see this prequel. And it just looks so good, and I'm super excited to see this movie. Number 3 is the superhero movie boner that we've been dying to see, The Avengers. And I cannot wait to see this movie. Cannot wait. It's like the holy grail of superhero movies. All of our favorite superhero movies coming out. And it's by Josh Weldon. And I'm super excited for this movie. So pumped for this movie. And just, who is not excited to see some of our favorite iconic superheroes? Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Black Widow, all of them just chilling around. Captain America just chilling around, kicking butt, you know, binging. And the trailer just looks action-packed, and I just cannot wait to see this movie. I'm sure it will be thrilling. Number 2 is the movie cinematic conclusion we have all been dying for, and that is The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I absolutely love Christopher Nolan. He is one of my favorite directors. He is just astonishing, and what he's done to Batman is amazing, and I cannot wait to see how his legacy ends. The prologue and the trailers really show that Bane is his own villain, and I love that. His Scarecrow was his, the Joker was his, Bane was his, Catwoman looks like she'll be her little self. My number 1 most anticipated movie of 2012 is The Hunger Games. Now, I hold this series dear to my heart. It's the only series that really comes match to Harry Potter. I am absolutely in love with this trilogy. I mean, this movie is going to be sensational, and coming from the trailer, it looks like it's going to follow the book so beautifully well, more better than most movies tend to do, and words cannot put into play. It's The Hunger Games, and if you have read the books, you can't deny that you are super excited to see this movie. And Gary Ross, I'm a huge Reese Witherspoon fan, and Gary Ross directed my favorite Reese Witherspoon movie, which happens to be Pleasantville. So they're combining all that together. It's complete nerd power. I've read this book twice, and now I am not a normal I'm not a hardcore reader, but I have read this book twice, and I would read it again. This book is so amazing, the characters, the romance, everything. And this book is nothing like Twilight. This movie is going to be nothing like Twilight, and I'm glad when everyone sees it, they can put that rumor aside, and I cannot wait. Words cannot be put into play how amazing I'm excited for this movie. You know I'm excited if I put this movie at number 1 and The Dark Knight at number 2. That's how excited I am for this movie. That I am more excited for this than The Dark Knight Rises. So that's my list, and I hope y'all all liked it. So yeah, and like I said, I'm super excited for The Hunger Games. Cannot wait, cannot wait, cannot wait. So yeah, until next time, I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and you guys just been slashed.